Did you know you have the power to change your life? It all depends on your beliefs. If you have limiting beliefs, you limit yourself. I'm Becky Beach, and I'm here to help you overcome your limiting beliefs so you can design your dream life. This is the Becky Beach Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Becky Beach Show. I'm Becky Beach, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about making printables for kids with special needs. This is a really great printables niche to get into. I'm actually coming out with a course called Printables for Kids with Special Needs, and it launches Friday, the 5th of August. I'll make sure I have a coupon in the show notes for you. And this course is just near and dear to my heart. My sister and I teamed up to make this course together. My sister has taught special needs kids for 15 years. And she followed in my dad's footsteps because he taught kids for 30 years with special needs. And a lot of the kids had autism. And I remember visiting his classroom, and I would visit with the kids and got to know them. And they're really sweet kids, just the nicest kids. Some of them have trouble with communicating, so these printables help the kids with their communication. And a lot of autistic children want to set a routine. So these printables also have routine charts, so kids can establish a routine, because it's just so much easier when for a kid with special needs, because they like to have a routine. They want to do the same thing every day, because that's just what comes naturally to them. It's how they operate. So it really helps them achieve their goals to do the same thing every single day. And so these task charts do that, and they come with the course. You get like done for you content. There's also feeling sticks in a feelings chart, because a lot of the kids can't really express their feelings. So these feeling charts and feeling sticks really help them. We also have a feelings pointer too, so the kids can point to what their feelings are. And all this comes in the course. In the bonus section, you get 5 done for you types of printables for special needs kids. It's a really awesome deal, and you can actually sell these printables as your own. It also comes with 61 clip art of tasks. So you make routine charts and task charts. And it's actually created by me, so you get commercial use to the graphics. You can use them in other projects. You can sell them for personal use only. And also, you get access to these feelings emoticons, and there's 20 feelings emoticons. You get access to those too in the course, and they actually were created by me, so I'm giving you commercial use. So this course is just amazing. And my sister also teaches how to make fish edition printables using like a fish picture, so the kids can learn how to add with fish, because I'm having like a placeholder for special needs kids is really easy for them to learn, because actually being able to see a visual representation of something just makes it a lot easier. So these printables help them learn basic addition. And there's also color patterns, because a lot of kids, they need to know like patterns for upcoming tests. Like there's actually in Texas there's a STAR test, and kids with special needs also take the test, and a lot of it has like patterns. So the kids have to finish a pattern. So you can create printables with patterns, or like color patterns. And my sister explains it in the course, like she made the video on that, and she also designed the printable. And she actually uses these printables in her own classroom. Like she has a special needs classroom, and she actually uses these same printables. So you're getting printables that are actually been tried and tested on other special needs kids, and she has seen success. Some of the kids come to her as mute, like they have no way of expressing their feelings or anything. So she gives them a feelings chart and teaches them about feelings, like what, how should they feel, like how do they feel. So she actually gives them a feelings chart, and over time the kids begin to understand their feelings and communicate to her. And she also had some kids begin to talk, because some of the kids come to her mute and they're told that they just can't speak. Like other parents don't even know if their kid can talk, after they develop autism. So she teaches them how to speak too. Like she's a really awesome special needs teacher. And also we have color sorting, so the kids can sort by colors and learn their own colors with the color sorting printables. This also comes in the course. You learn about how to make color sorting printables too, because these kids will just really love these printables, and you'll be doing a service to parents with special needs kids. There's like so many special needs kids. There's millions of special needs kids in the U.S. alone, and these parents are looking for ideas on how to educate their children, and also teachers too that have special needs kids in their classroom are looking for a way to help the kids. So you'll be doing these kids a service with these printables. I just really want these printables to expand far and wide in everybody's stores, so you get commercial use license to all these printables. You can actually resell them in your store, and you can edit them how you want. And then that way there'll be even more special needs printables, because the special needs printables on Etsy, there's very little printables, but the ones that are on Etsy that are selling really good. Like I've seen some sell for $20 just for a printable task chart, and people are buying it because there's just hardly any special needs printables on that site. So this will expand, more special needs printables for these kids, and it'll make the prices lower for parents, because parents like that, some of them can't afford to spend $20 on a printable. So if there's more task charts, then eventually the price will go down. So this will really help the parents and the teachers too with the special needs printables. Like, I'm just so excited about this course. And let me talk to you a little bit more about what's in the course. So I'm also creating a research video. So I'm going to research printables for kids with special needs on Etsy to show you the prices that other people are selling the printables at on Etsy. And then you can price accordingly too on your printables in the course. So one of the modules I have, the first one is on making task charts. So I actually made these task charts in Canva. Then I exported them to PowerPoint too. So you get a PowerPoint and a Canva version of the printable, and you can actually edit them how you want, and you get all these task cards in the printable too. There's like schedules. There's this, then that. So the kid has to do a task, and then they get another reward. Like they get a reward if they complete a task. There's like a chart for that. And there's just so many amazing printables that I teach you how to make in this course. And then the next one is color sorting. So my sister teaches how to make a color sorting printable in module 2. And it's really easy. You don't need any graphics. It's all PowerPoint. You're just using colors in PowerPoint. You're not having to buy any graphics for this printable. It's already done for you in PowerPoint. And she goes through and teaches why color sorting is important for kids, how these printable will help the kids with special needs learn colors. What you do is print out the colors, and then the kids can sort the colors depending on the category of color. And it makes it really easy and fun for the kids with special needs. And then we have a fish edition printable in module 3. And it's these really cute fish that my sister took pictures of that she bought at the Dollar Tree. These plastic fish. She took pictures of them, so you get a license of the fish picture with the course. So you can use the fish pictures in other printables. And she made a bunch of fish and put them on a printable, and the kids have to count the fish. And that way they understand addition. It's a really good way for special needs kids to learn addition. And she actually had success in her own classroom with kids learning addition from these printables. It's a really great way for kids with special needs to learn addition. Because that can be hard for kids with special needs because they don't have anything tangible to look at. Just numbers that doesn't mean anything to them. But if they have something they can actually see and count, then that's so much easier for them to learn addition. And you can also use it for primary school children, that are in preschool. You can actually use it for them too to learn addition as well. And then we got color patterns, and these color patterns are so super important for kids to finish, so that way they understand patterns, like what comes next in the pattern. You can make these color patterns right in PowerPoint. You don't need to have any graphics. It's all done in PowerPoint for you. So you just make a shape in PowerPoint and make a printable with a bunch of patterns on it. And Christine actually gives you done for you printables. That's my name, my sister. I didn't tell you. Her name's Christine Duff. And her husband's name is Cobb, but she goes by Christine Duff. And she has a master's degree in education. She's working on her PhD in education. So she's really well known in the educational field. And she's actually in the process of publishing some papers on special needs. So she's really well known in the special needs field on how to teach these kids. And she's helping me with the course. She's an expert on special needs kids and education. And next we have feelings printables, and actually bought feelings emoticons from an artist. So you get 20 feelings emoticons that are created by me. So you get a commercial use license. That way you don't have to worry about the big name sites like Crea Fabrica or Design Bundles, because these graphics were made by me. So you get a commercial use license for these graphics. And all I ask is you just sell them for personal use only, like products made with the graphics. You cannot sell the graphics as is. They actually have to be made in a product. Same goes with the task clip art, the 61 task clip art. It's actually hand painted clip art by my artist. and you can just sell them in other products, but you just can't sell them as is. And these feeling stick printables really help kids learn their feelings. There's also a spinner so they can like point to what feeling they're currently feeling at the time. And there's also a chart where they can point as well to what they're feeling. And it just really helps kids with special needs understand their feelings, because a lot of them don't know how to communicate how they feel. And parents have a hard time because the kid could just start acting up because they're so frustrated the parent doesn't understand their feeling or the teacher doesn't understand. So these kids can like twist off and just get really, really upset because they can't communicate their feelings properly. And with this chart, they can communicate that they're sad to the parent, or they communicate that they're angry, like really easily by pointing to the angry emoticon or the sad emoticon instead of get upset, because a lot of kids will cause a scene or get really upset and cause maybe a tantrum too if they're just not heard correctly, because some of these kids cannot speak and they have trouble communicating how they feel. So this really helps with their feelings, and it will just really save parents a lot of stress, because it's just so great for parents and teachers. So you'll be doing parents and teachers a big service with this printable if you choose to sell it in your store. And I got all the printables in the store. There's 5 different printables. There's the task chart printables, templates, and clip art, and the bonus template module. And you get the color sorting printable templates, and the fish edition printable templates, and the color patterns printable templates. Then lastly, the feelings printable templates. There's like several templates in each of these bonus modules. So again, like these would really help special needs kids and also their parents and teachers better to serve them. Because I used to work with the special needs kids in my dad's classroom, and I've seen firsthand how difficult it is for these kids to communicate. So my dad would actually create tasks, like printable tasks for these kids to do, so that when they come to the class, they have something to do. And that's what my sister specializes in too. She has a business called Fun Tasks, and she actually makes printable tasks for kids. And she actually sells the printables in a Facebook marketplace, in Facebook group too. What she'll do is print out the kids' activities and laminate them and then ship them. But you can also sell them digitally too. Like she also sells them digitally, so that way the parents can digitally download the products. Because some of the parents live in other countries and they can't afford the shipping, so they can just digitally download the products. And she also gives them the opportunity to buy them already done, already printed out and laminated. So you can do that too if you choose, like make tasks and sell them on Etsy with everything printed out already. And the task charts need to be cut out, and then you need to put like Velcro on the back, and you can stick them on the chart like each task. You get like 61 tasks, and that way the parents can stick them on the chart for the kid to do that day. Like they have a certain amount of things they got to get done, and it's like a schedule, so that way the kid knows what to do every day. It makes it a lot easier for them to understand what to do, because it can be like really tough on kids that with special needs, because like they want to do the same thing every day. A lot of them do, and if they don't have like a visual schedule, it can be hard for them to remember what to do next. So this really helps them understand what they need to do each day, and it really helps them thrive and get through the day, because it can just be so hard for these kids with special needs. Like they do not think like a normal child. They have a different way of thinking. They have a different way of bringing in the world to their head. Like everything's so much different to them than it is for a regular child. It's just so much different. Like they just perceive the world a lot differently. Like they're more visual, and they're more they love tangible objects. So it's really great to have stuff they can actually do physically, that they can touch and like stick on boards, and all these tasks. That way they can know what to do. So it's a really great way for these kids to learn, is if they have something tangible to do. So these tasks will really help these kids with special needs, and it's just amazing like what the kids end up being after they complete these tasks. Like my sister said that the kids in her classroom, there's totally different kids after they start using these tasks. And these tasks are created for her classroom. So she's actually sharing these tasks that she created for her classroom, and these have gotten results. So that these printables are really good for kids with special needs, because they've been tried and tested firsthand in her classroom, and so she can verify that these tasks have been done by special needs kids, and the kids are thriving because of these tasks. So if you sell these tasks in this course, in your own Etsy store, then you could not only make money, but you're helping to serve teachers and parents with kids with special needs. Because again, there's just so many kids with special needs that need your help. Like they just can't cope on their own, so they need these printables to be able to get through their day, whether like tasks or like feeling charts. And they also need things to do, like the fifth edition printables and the color sorting and the color patterns. Like these will really help the kids with something to do each day, because otherwise they'll be bored, because these kids are super smart. Like kids with special needs, especially autistic kids, they're like so smart. It's just they perceive the world differently than another kid would, like I guess a normal kid. But who is normal? Like I'm not normal myself, like who is a normal kid? But anyway, they'll really, they just perceive the world differently. They're different. It's not that they're bad. They're better than other kids. They're not. They're just really sweet kids, and they're just different people. So I actually educate my own child. Like he has special needs himself. Like he has ADHD. So it's not like he has autism or anything, but he still has special needs with his ADHD. So I teach him to treat other kids the same, because they're just different way of thinking, and they have a different way of perceiving the world around them than like another kid would, because that's just how they're born. Their brain works differently than a normal kid's brain does. So these tasks, these printable tasks, like will greatly help these kids like be able to learn just simple tasks, like maybe one of the tasks the parent wants the kids to do is like emptying the dishwasher, and if they have a visual representation of doing that, that's actually one of the tasks in the course is emptying the dishwasher. There's also one on feeding the pets, so the kid could remember to feed the pets with a visual representation. Like it's such an amazing way for them to learn with these printables. And again, the course is called Printables for Kids with Special Needs, and it comes out Friday, August 5th. And this podcast may be delivered later, but still, like I'll make sure I put the coupon in the show notes. So go to mombeach.com/podcast to get the coupon for the course. And I'm actually offering $100 off the course. It'll only be like $47. You get 5 types of printable templates in the course that you can actually resell as your own. So you can actually make money from this course by reselling the printable templates in your own store. So it's a great way to earn money and actually help people too, like help these kids with special needs, because their parents and teachers are depending on you. Like they don't know what to do. Like they're just browsing the web trying to find something that for these special needs kids, like anything to help these kids. Because a lot of these kids just have anger issues because like they're not able to communicate the way a normal kid would be able to communicate. So they get really upset, and that's the reason why some of them get so upset, is because they just can't communicate properly. They don't understand how to communicate. So these printables will really teach the kid how to communicate, like their routine, like also their feelings. So it's a really awesome way for you to help and actually earn money too. That's a win-win situation. So I really hope you enjoy this course if you decide that it's right for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye! Thank you so much for listening to the Becky Beach Show. Please go to mombeach.com/podcast to learn more about my podcast and for show notes. If you want a 2022 free printable goal planner, please go to mombeach.com/subscribe. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Have a great day. Goodbye.